Yes, it was just maybe a bit brutal saying it in front of the camera, while some others say it in the dressing room. What say you?
Well, I think it's a necessary thing for him to have done in that kind of game where we are already leading by, I think, by 3 goals by then. You know, and Lukman, to be honest, has been the best player on the pitch that day. And if you ask me overall between Lukman and Osimhen, who has been Nigerian best player at the ongoing African Cup of Nations.
No, this is not. You are comparing. See, you're taking this conversation. You are not talking about the best. We are talking about that decision at that point in time. Was Ademola Lookman right not to set that pass? At that point, you know that, see, the complaint was not about Ademola Lookman's performance the whole game. It was at that point in time. Was he right not to set the pass?
Well,
was he wrong?
Ademola Lookman is an attacker that wants to get the goal, like every other attacker there. But if you look at before that time, Ademola Lookman has already provided.
Don't go back to that time.
No.
Let's narrow it down to a yes or no. When Ademola Lookman was in that position, should he have passed the ball or take the shot? I need an answer.
I think he should take the shot. You know, for me, because there's no any guarantee that if he passes the ball, the person that he passed the ball will also get the goal. And like I said,
now see, you are taking it beyond what I am asking, because realistically, if you remove sentiment, Osimhen was in a better position. He was in a better position to get the goal. And now looking at it, where Lookman was, it was a tight angle. Now, at that point, forget what Lookman has done all the moment of the game. We're talking about that situation. What if it was a nil-nil situation? Wait, at that point in time, if you were Ademola Lookman, would you have passed the ball or try to hit on target?
Well, it's two-way, like you said. If the game
just answer the question. If you were there, what would be your decision?
Let's start by saying the standard of Ademola Lookman, his own pedigree or the caliber of player he is. I think he would definitely go for the goal. And when we are having this conversation, you are taking it. Wait.
No. You are taking this thing off point. I just want you to answer. Leave Ademola Lookman the big name or whatever. We are talking about decision making at a particular point in time, which gave back to Osimhen's complaint. Was Ademola Lookman right to take that attempt at that point, or to set a pass? So if you were Ademola Lookman, would you set a pass or go at goal? Which one would be the best decision that the coach will not complain, bearing in mind that the team needs that goal?
Well, I think I will go for goal.
What I'm saying, yeah, because so that's just what I want to know.
I just want to clarify something. Why saying
there's no. If
reverse was the case, if it was Victor Osimhen that was there with the ball then and it goes for goal,
do you know that
people will be saying
no. This thing you said, go and check the Nigeria's first game. The goal Ademola Lookman score, Osimhen was in a good place to take it. Listen. No.
You can't be passing.
You're making a mistake. Wait. You're making a mistake. Listen. When you are making a mistake, is you are talking about instinct. No, it's not instinct. It's about being. See, some like for instance, I change. There are times that as an attacker, you know that you should pass this ball and you take it. See, against was it Tunisia or Tanzania? The ball Osimhen passed. He could have taken it on goal, and Osimhen had not had the goal in that tournament at that time. Listen, and he passed that ball to Ademola Lookman. He could have taken it, but Ademola Lookman was in a better place to score. So that's what we are talking about. Now, when you look at, Nigerians are very emotional. When we talk about these kinds of things, we should be practical about it. What if the scoreline was nil-nil?
But the scoreline.
Let me now tell you. If the scoreline, one thing about footballers is this: if the scoreline was nil-nil, most likely, the the way he took it was the way we most likely take it, because instinct. Now we are talking about decision making, because Osimhen complained about the decision he made at that particular point in time.
Well, Victor Osimhen is not the manager of the team. Though I feel he has the right to also feel agree or complain that you could have passed the ball. Probably I'm in a better situation to get the goal, a better position to get the goal. But at the same time, you look at it based on the way the match is going. We're already leading by 3-0 as at that time, and Ademola Lookman already provided one assist. In fact, the goal Victor Osimhen scored, I think the second goal, Victor Osimhen scored I think two goals in that game. The second goal was provided by the first one I think was Akon Adams that provided that.
I think
one.
the two was Lookman.
So I think since the game is still ongoing and we're already 3 goals up, I think Ademola Lookman has the right to be selfish in that position at that particular time. So for Victor Osimhen, yes, you can make complaint, but you shouldn't take it too personal, being too aggressive. Not just to Ademola Lookman only alone. You hear what he was saying to his other teammates, telling them to fuck off. It's not necessary.
Now, see, I'm not trying to defend Osimhen. But if you understand the passion, for instance, we all enjoy when Osimhen plays and he gives everything. Now it comes with something too, the intensity and the passion. It comes from the way you speak. It comes with anger, sometimes annoyance, because you always want to win. And let me now tell you, if we now say it's not justified to be angry, or to be angry that Ademola didn't pass that ball, then we should think again, because the discussion was on. The dog came into the studio. The dog, you're welcome.
Thank you, Yemi. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you, Apollo. Nice to be on the show with you tonight. And just before you continue, Yemi, you were talking about Ademola Lookman and Osimhen's transaction. And I had the last position being that, what would you do if you were found in that situation?
Yes.
As a footballer,
yes,
a lot of times you take your instinct. That's the first thing. You act after your instinct. You're looking at, okay,
Good day, viewers. Welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center, your favorite sport channel on YouTube and on Facebook. And once again, welcome to our Watch Along show. It's the match between Portsmouth against Arsenal. That's our feature match for this afternoon. And it's the Emirates FA Cup. Yeah, the Emirates FA Cup that's kick-started properly. That was day before yesterday. On Friday, we saw games go down. And there was also a shocker on that day because West Ham, defeated Nottingham Forest. Knocked them out. Yesterday also we saw another dramatic games being played all through across the features that were played yesterday, and the big one was that the cup holder Crystal Palace was sent packing by a club from the 6th division of the English League. That's a massless feat. Now defeating Crystal Palace and Manchester City, putting big 1-10 past Exeter City. And today it's Portsmouth taking on Arsenal at the Fratton Park Stadium out there in the UK. Can Portsmouth do the impossible by defeating Arsenal? Portsmouth, a team in the Championship, looking to secure promotion back to the Premier League. We remember the days where they were in the Premier League. Also remember the days of the likes of Nwankwo Kanu during his time at Portsmouth. Portsmouth also winning the FA Cup some would say a long time ago, but still fresh in my mind. And I remember the days Portsmouth were playing the Europa League, and they replayed AC Milan at a point in time with the likes of Ronaldinho and co coming to the Fratton Park, and it was all During those days, Portsmouth were shining, but these days they find themselves in the championship. And the game has started already at Fratton Park, with Portsmouth starting the game, and they've lost possession now to Arsenal. It's Lewis Kelly who pick up the ball for Arsenal to throw, and he throws it, and the Arsenal player will skyrocket that one out, Gabriel, and it will be a throw-in now to Portsmouth in a very, very promising situation. We're just barely into 2 minutes into the game. It looks like we may be having a good contest here. And he throws the ball inside the box there, and the Arsenal player will clear it out, not cleared properly, and possession still in contention, and Portsmouth will win it back and send it backward. Another long one from Portsmouth, try to send into the box there, and he gets it, the number 24 jersey for Portsmouth. Still with Portsmouth, and try to beat the Arsenal player, and another cross into the box. This time, Kepa Arrizabalaga will pick. Let's quickly bring you up to date with the lineup for both sides. We start with the home team, Portsmouth playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal is Vusic. You have the 4-man defense of Swanson, Shong, and there's Poole and Devlin all at the back there. In the middle, you have two holding midfield of Leroux, Dozel, and in the midfield there you have Blair Chaplin, Segux, and leading the line, the number 9 jersey is Bishop. For them, while for Arsenal, they play their usual 4-3-3 formation, but a lot of changes compared to the lineup we usually see for Arsenal. In goal is Kepa Arrizabalaga. You have the 4-man defense of Benjamin White, Norgard playing as a central defender today, partnering Gabriel Magalhaes, and Lewis Kelly playing as a left back, and you have the 3-man midfield of Eze, Mikel Merino, Nwaneri playing in the midfield, while the attacking through Madueke, Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Martinelli. So far, Arsenal have not been able to settle in this game because Portsmouth has been, all over them at this early stage. Try to see Cotton back to the left, and he drops a pass there. Oh my goodness! Portsmouth have opened the scoring, and it's Portsmouth who take the lead. The heavy pressure has paid off at Fratton Park there. That was a very good goal there from Portsmouth to take the lead inside the first 3 minutes of this game. What a game we'll be having today, because Bishop have put in Portsmouth ahead. Following from that rebounds, Kepa Arrizabalaga has been beaten at the goal post for Arsenal. And earlier on today, we saw one game already gone down in the FA Cup. It was Derby County who lost at home to Leeds United by 1-3. And there will be games to come up in the next 27 minutes or less. The likes of Hull City will be taking on Blackburn Rovers, while Norwich will be hosting Warsaw. Sheffield United also will be hosting Mansfield, while Swansea will be hosting West Brom. Then West Ham will be hosting QPR, while the last game for today in the FA Cup will come at 5:30 when Manchester United will be hosting Brighton and Hove Albion. But in the meantime, it's Portsmouth who have taken the lead at Fratton Park there against Arsenal. You could see the fans are in jubilation, but here comes Arsenal now, try to respond back. They send a long one into the box there. Martinelli try to control and lose possession there. This is Portsmouth who have given possession back to Arsenal. Gabriel now we send it back to the goalkeeper, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Can Portsmouth do the not impossible, but send Arsenal, the record holder of the FA Cup, packing at these early stages? But one thing you see with this Portsmouth is that they want to press Arsenal very high. I think that's what the manager has set out there, because the way the Portsmouth are pressing, they're pressing very, very high, and I think it's very good for them if they want to have any advantage or any hope of sending Arsenal out. And you could see the manager of Portsmouth, I don't think he's still confused, because looking very worried. His name is Moshio. Yeah, Moshio looking very, very worried. And Mikel Arteta also in the dugout there looking a little bit worried. He won't want to go out of the FA Cup by the lowly rated team like Portsmouth. So Arsenal back in possession again with Kepa Arrizabalaga, who finds Gabriel. Still with Gabriel. He sent a long one out there, try to find Gabriel Jesus, but the Portsmouth player will head down, and Eberechi will pick down up for Arsenal. Eberechi getting his first start in the since it started against, I think that was the game against Tottenham. As in started any game for Arsenal, and he was on the bench for like 3 or more games before he finally made appearance. That was in the game involving Liverpool, where Arsenal couldn't take all maximum point at the Emirates Stadium. But here come Arsenal with 1-0, drops it for Lewis Kelly, finds out Gabriel Martinelli. What is he going to do there? He has the Portsmouth player all over him. He tries to run in and send a cross into the box there, and headed back there by the Portsmouth player, by the Arsenal player rather. I think that should be the referee says it's going to be a corner kick. The Portsmouth player thought it was an Arsenal player that head down hard, but there was a deflection from the Portsmouth player. So what it means now is that Arsenal will be taking a corner kick, and Arsenal very good when it comes to corner kick. Can they make a comeback by putting the ball into the back of the net? A bit easy to take this one for Arsenal. Still waiting for the ball to be played. I think the referee is having word with some of the players there. And looking at the replay of the goal again, Kepa Arrizabalaga, which I thought should have done better there, but the rebounds, there was nobody, Arsenal player there. But, it was Bishop who reacted first to put Portsmouth ahead. Can Portsmouth sustain this? Only time with there, and a Birichi will play the corner kick inside now, and headed back there. Could this be the goal for Arsenal? Oh my goodness. Arsenal have just equalized. And guess who? It's Christian Norgard who have leveled things up for Arsenal. It's 1-1. We've barely seen 7 minutes played, and Arsenal and Portsmouth, they've all put the ball at the back of the net. Arsenal from set piece again, and they've gotten their equalizer. So it's 1-1, game on. So Christian Norgard gotten his first goal in an Arsenal jersey. But that was a scramble of a goal there. I think it almost resulted into an home goal before Christian Norgard finally, put it back there. Poe was visibly upset there that they couldn't clear that one out. So it's 1-1 and game on. So our play restart with Portsmouth losing possession now to Arsenal. Once Lewis Kelly will take the throw in for Arsenal. And he sent it, and Gabriel will shoot it out. And Arsenal try to break out from the back again. So here comes Arsenal now attacking from the right hand side with Noni Madueke. Still with the ball, running inside the box there. He has 2-3 players. We try to use his space and they cross out there, but the Portsmouth goalkeeper will pick that one up. I think Noni Madueke overrunning that ball there. But the goalkeeper of Portsmouth we pick the ball up there. So I send a long one, and there's an Arsenal player down there. There was a push there from the captain himself, Pooh, who is the captain on the Arsenal goal scorer. So what it means now is that Arsenal will have a free kick. Bishop, the captain, and was the goal scorer, fouling the man that got the goal for Arsenal back. So Arsenal back in possession with Ben White, who sent a long one there, tried to find Noni Madueke, but that was too much. And the goalkeeper, Busik, will pick that one up for Portsmouth. 10 minutes played already at Fratton Park Stadium there. It's 1-1 already. So Portsmouth will try to build up from the back, but send it back to the goalkeeper. And Portsmouth will lose possession to Arsenal, but the referee have blamed for a free kick there to Arsenal because Gabriel Jesus was pulled down, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. The beauty chase is standing on the ball there. And he sent it wide to find Noni Madueke, who couldn't beat his marker there. And Portsmouth tried to clear out. Arsenal will win possession back again and send it back. Now Portsmouth try to counter from the left-hand side of attack there. Still with Portsmouth, and it goes down. And the referee says it's going to be free kick to Portsmouth. Ben White, the culprit there. It's a free kick to Portsmouth, and Chaplin standing on that one. He sent a long one into the box there. And that was his name again. Bishop was at the end of that one. But Pepper is a backlagger. Pick that one up easily, and Anastar will restart play. With 1-0 now on the ball. Try to find out Madueke, still Arsenal now. Can they take advantage? Just need, oh my goodness. I think the whistle have gone for offside there. Yeah. I was wondering how did Ben White got to that place, or how it was freed so easily there. Yeah. So offside against Arsenal. So Portsmouth will restart play. Goalkeeper will take a long one out there. Harry Kelly S down into traffic. And it goes down. The referee says it's going to be free kick to us now. Segasik making complaining to the referee, saying no, that shouldn't have been a foul. But the referee saying no. So a short one from Skelly to Gabriel, who finds out Kepa, and Kepa couldn't hit down hard because the press from Bishop was too high, and he had to block that one. So it's going to be a goal kick through Haas now. So Arsenal will restart play and try to build up on the back from the goalkeeper to Norgard. Back to White. And Arsenal still moving the ball forward. Portsmouth will try to win that one back, but they've won it back. So the ball with the goalkeeper now. Joseph Vucic for Portsmouth, who finds this right back there, and he sent a long one there. Headed down there by the Portsmouth player. That will be a throw in to Arsenal. Throw in quickly taken to find Mikel Moreno. We send it back to the goalkeeper, and he finds Norgard back to the goalkeeper. Kepa will try to find Noni Madueke, but he has been dispossessed there by Swanson. Here comes Portsmouth now, attacking again from the left-hand side there of the attack. And still Portsmouth now. With Blair there, it goes back. They go back further into the midfield. You have pull on the ball now. Finds Devin. Devin to Sergej. Try to cut him back there. And still with Delvin. Send a cross into the box there, but there was nobody, and Arsenal will clear out Portsmouth will win back possession with Poole again. Stay Portsmouth in possession. Find Swanson. Try to use the run of Blair there. And he calls back there. This could be opportunity for Blair to shoot. And he shoot. Oh my goodness. Kepa Arrizabalaga almost beaten there. Yeah, Kepa actually made a save there. So I think that should be a goal kick. I mean, a corner kick to Portsmouth. Or was there offside in the build-up? We just have to confirm. Yeah, it looks like there was an offside in the build-up. So it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. 15-minute played. Still no goal. I mean, still 1-1. And the goalkeeper will send one out there. Fine Martinelli will send it into the mid. Portsmouth up there and cleared up by the Portsmouth player. And their possession still in contention with Gabriel battling with Bishop there. But won the ball and sent it out. So it's going to be thrown into Arsenal. 16-minute played. Still 1-1. So trying taking up for Arsenal. Now they've lost possession. It's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth. And there are games also going on across Europe. Yeah, and in the Italian Serie A, earlier on today we saw Lecce losing at home 1-2 to Parma. While the game is already 17th minute. Fiorentina playing taking on AC Milan is still goalless. While at 6 o'clock it's going to be Verona taking on Lazio. While the big one in the Serie A is will be coming up by 8:45 Nigerian time. Inter Milan will be hosting Napoli. While in the Netherlands Eredivisie, one game already being concluded already there. It's Ereven who played at a 2-2 draw against Feyenoord. While we are in the 45th minute of Go Ahead Eagle taking on Sittard. Sittard leading 1-0 away from home. And also 45 minutes, Testa taking on Ajax Amsterdam. Ajax leading by 2-0 away from home. Also by 45 Nigerian time, Spartak Rotterdam will be taking on Hercules. But back to the game now. It's still Arsenal. Now we send one back to the goalkeeper. And Kepa almost taking a heavy touch. I think Portsmouth have made life very difficult for the Arsenal. But in this game, they've not given Arsenal time, because the Arsenal struggling to build up from the back against Portsmouth. And they've lost possession again. That was a terrible pass there. I tried to find Skelly from one area. Back to the scores across Europe in the Spanish La Liga. It's already 49th minute. Rayo Vallecano leading by 2-1 against Mallorca. While by 4:15 Nigerian time, Levante will be hosting Espanyol. And the big one tonight is the El Clasico, but it's not the league game, but it is the Super Cup. The Super Cup, which is being played outside Spain. It's going to be Barcelona taking on Real Madrid. And also there will be games that will go down today in the German Bundesliga, because by 3:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Mönchengladbach will be hosting Augsburg, while by 5:30 Bayern Munich will be hosting Wolfsburg. We're back to the game now. It's Arsenal who are back in possession with Miles Lewis Kelly finds Martinelli. He has a Portsmouth player Devlin all over him, and he finds Skelly back. Still with Skelly, who decided to go back to Gabriel. Still Arsenal in possession with Christian Norgard. Finds Ben White. Drops it from one area, one touch back to Ben White to find Noni Madueke. Still Arsenal in possession. Moving it gradually, and he tried to run into the ball there, but the Portsmouth player will cut down on that, so it's going to be throwing to Arsenal. That was a very good defending from Shong there. So throwing to Arsenal. throwing to Portsmouth rather, not Arsenal. So throwing taken and Arsenal win possession, but giving it straight away back to Portsmouth, and we send it back to their goalkeeper. So it's Portsmouth who are back in possession, back to the goalkeeper. We send the long one out there. Portsmouth still with possession inside their own half. And a long one from the goalkeeper, and Scully will head down back. But the Portsmouth player will play down back into the Arsenal box 18. The goalkeeper, Kepa, will pick that one up easily. So Arsenal try to build up from the back with Gabriel, finding no guard, who find Merino to Skelly, and back to Gabriel now. Another long one, try to find the Madueke, but the Portsmouth players will call that one out. So it's Portsmouth now, we are back in possession, and they press on Iberichieze. Long one out there, but Bishop, realizing it's in offside position, decided not to go for that one, so it's going to be throwing to Haas now. "22-minute play, still 1-1 at Fratton Park there. The throwing taken, has now back in possession again with Gabriel. And he drops it into the midfield there, and that was a very good tackle there from the Portsmouth player. They've won the ball back now, attacking now inside the at the edge of the box, try to take a shot inside, and blocked by the Arsenal player there. So Arsenal back in possession again. Finds Iberichieze, who finds out Gabriel Jesus now running inside the box there. Can Arsenal take advantage? They try to beat two players there, but that was too much there. And the goalkeeper, I will pick that one up there. Joseph Buzik picking that one up. So he send a long one out there. Headed out there. So it's going to be throwing into Arsenal. You could see Mikel Arteta having a word with this assistant manager. Another throwing to Arsenal. This time deep inside the half of Portsmouth. Inside the half of Portsmouth rather. Here they come again with one. They try to find the run of Madueke, still Arsenal, and it goes down from that challenge there. I think that's supposed to be a corner kick to Arsenal, but let's see. Yeah, I think that should be another corner kick to Arsenal. Can Arsenal get the lead from this set piece again, like they did earlier on? You have Gabriel Nogard and co, including Mikel Merino, all in the box there, awaiting the delivery of the ball from Noni Madueke. And he sent one into the box there, headed back there, and that's it. Another goal for Arsenal. It's now Arsenal 2, Portsmouth 1. And I think that should be Martinelli. Yeah. Gabriel Martinelli putting Arsenal ahead. Another set piece goal from Arsenal. And you can see the Arsenal traveling supporters applauding that. So it's Arsenal who have taken the lead for the very first time in this game. A very good corner kick taken from by Madueke there. And Gabriel Martinelli putting that one into the back of the net there. So it's 2-1 to Arsenal. 25 minutes played already. Arsenal taking the lead. So our viewers, you can join the conversation by dropping your predictions and your thoughts regarding this game in the comment section, and you can also drop your thoughts regarding the games that went down yesterday in the FA Cup and the ones that will be going down today, because there's another big one to be played today, which is Manchester United hosting Brighton and Hove Albion at the Theatre of Dream there. That's the Old Trafford, like they call it. Also tomorrow there will be another one again, because Liverpool will be taking on Barnsley at Anfield there. But in the meantime, it's Arsenal who are leading away from home by 2-1. And Portsmouth have lost possession again, straight to Arsenal. And the goalkeeper, we find Gabriel, and Gabriel goes on. The referee says play on. Portsmouth having opportunity there, but couldn't take advantage there. So it's Arsenal now with Gabriel Jesus. Who are in possession, finds a Birichi Heze. He sends it back to Lewis Kelly. Back to Gabriel, and Gabriel will send a long one out there. Gabriel batting for possession and Arsenal winning back again now. And here they come now, attacking again with a lot of bodies going forward, still going. He tries to take on, but take on about 4 players, but the Portsmouth defense will eventually stop him there. And they are back in possession. The boys from Fratton Park, and Blair will go down from that tackle from Mikel Moreno, and the referee says it's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth. The Portsmouth will restart play. Long one from the goalkeeper. Headed back there by oh God, but Portsmouth will pick up possession with Blair again. Here they come now from the left hand side, try to cross into the box there, but that was a block by the Arsenal players. So it's going to be a throw in to Portsmouth. So trying taking for Portsmouth quickly. I think Portsmouth couldn't to possession there. I think the ball have rolled out for a goal kick. It's going to be goal kick to us now. Swanson couldn't, or Swanson rather, couldn't keep down in play. So it's going to be goal kick to Arsenal. And Arsenal will try to build up from the back with the goalkeeper finding Gabriel. Lewis Kelly drops it from Martinelli, who left down, and the Portsmouth player will clear down hard. So it's going to be throwing to Arsenal. So Lewis Kelly to take the throwing for Arsenal. It's going to be another throwing, and it's also to Arsenal. Kelly will send it to Moreno under pressure there. Was able to find his man, but they've lost possession now. Back to Portsmouth. Sending into the midfield there. Still with Portsmouth. Moving it gradually towards the Arsenal balls there. Play. Drops it back for Leroy. Here comes Portsmouth now. But they've decided to go back, and that was a very inviting ball there to find the goalkeeper. And here's Martinelli chasing down the goalkeeper there. So back to the goalkeeper again. Joseph Busik. Portsmouth will lose possession now in a dangerous place to Arsenal. Here come Arsenal now with Gabriel Martinelli. That will take a shot, my goodness. Wow. That was a very, very inviting ball there from Gabriel Martinelli there. He took the ball one time there, and I couldn't put it at the back of the net. That could have been his second goal for today, but Portsmouth will be very happy to have escaped from that one there. So it's going to be goal kick to Portsmouth. And it's a long one out there. Portsmouth still in possession. Attacking from the left hand side with Blair, who drops it for another block inside the box there. Very good play from Portsmouth. Portsmouth still in possession. Another cross into the box, but headed out this time by the Arsenal player. And the British will apply the pressure on Poole there, who will send it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper will send a long one. White will head it back to find Anoni Madueke. But Portsmouth will pick that one up. And they've sent it back to the goalkeeper again. Portsmouth back in possession. But they've lost possession now to Arsenal. Arsenal now attacking now with Gabriel Martinelli. Couldn't hold on to that one, so it's going to be a goal kick to Portsmouth. Looking at the replay of that goal again from Gabriel Martinelli. I think the Portsmouth goalkeeper, just coming out without knowing who to, without getting the ball. Another sentence. The games have kicked off. We are 3 minutes into those games already. It's all City who's hosting Blackburn Rover. 3 minutes into the game, it's still goalless. Norwich City hosting Warsaw. 3 minutes also still goalless. Sheffield United against Mansfield. 3 minutes goalless. Make down 4 minutes. Transit City hosting West Brom and Albion. It's 2 minutes already in that game. Still goalless. While West Ham United also 2 minutes in that game hosting QPR. Is still goalless also. So it's going to be a throw-in. Yeah, the referee is going to be throwing to Portsmouth. I think the Portsmouth players want more than a throw-in in this one. So Portsmouth having another opportunity to send one into the box there. So long throw from the Portsmouth players, but the Arsenal player Gabriel will clear that one out and back to the Portsmouth goalkeeper who will cycle possession back for them. And he finds Poole sending it back to the goalkeeper once again. We think a long one. But the Arsenal players will win possession back. And they find Gabriel from Mikel Merino to Mr. Norgard. And it turns back to the goalkeeper, who in time return it back to Mikel Merino. And one area will turn beautifully right there to find a Birichiese. Here comes Arsenal now attacking now from the left hand side with Gabriel Martinelli. He has and he crossed into the box there, but headed out there by the Portsmouth player, but back to the feet of Martinelli, who drops it for Lewis Kelly. But the defender there, Devlin, doing beautifully well there to win a throw-in for Portsmouth. That was a very good defending there from Devlin there, the number 24 jersey for Portsmouth. So it's going to be thrown into Portsmouth. Send one out there. It's going to be another throw-in. This time, it's going to be thrown to us now. So Throwing taken quickly for Arsenal. Skelly send it back to Gabriel. Gabriel to the goalkeeper. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Send it back to Gabriel. Gabriel will take a long one out there, but the Portsmouth players will get onto that one, but lose possession to Arsenal. Spain White now in possession for Arsenal. Try to find Money Madueke, but they decided to go back to 180 to make a Mireno also. And back to the goalkeeper. We'll take a long one out there to clear that one out. So it's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth. So quickly taking an Arsenal. We head down Arsenal possession, still in contention. And Gabriel will clear out for Arsenal. Martinelli, and Gabriel will chase that one under pressure. The Portsmouth defender, but cleared it out. Back to Arsenal now with a Iberichi, sending it back to the to Lewis Kelly, who sent down direct back to the goalkeeper. He drops it into the midfield now, finds in one area and he runs with the ball there now. See with one area, drops it for Gabriel Jesus, and the ball is there. Back to Noni Madueke. Could this be the third goal for Arsenal? Shot, but that was a blue block there by Pooh to deny Madueke from scoring there. So it's going to be a throw in to Arsenal. There's a player down for Portsmouth, the number 29 jersey, Blair. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain because the medical team are running towards him there. So 38-minute played, still Portsmouth 1, Arsenal 2. No go to report across other matches going on in the FA Cup there. But let's quickly look at other centers in Europe. It's already 10 minutes in the German Bundesliga. Borussia Mönchengladbach already ahead by 1 goal, leading Augsburg. Why is it 36 minutes? In the Italian Serie A, Fiorentina still playing at a goalless draw against AC Milan. While in the Dutch Eredivisie, it's 48 minutes already. Go ahead, Eagles 1, Sittard 1, and it's an half time in the game involving Testa, who are taking on Ajax Amsterdam. Ajax will lead by 2-1. While in the Spanish La Liga, 73 minutes. Rayo Vallecano still lead Mallorca by 2-1, and we've seen the first substitution be made in this game because the Portsmouth player has been withdrawn. That's Blair has been withdrawn, and Ume has come on to replace Blair in the 40th minute because of that injury he picked up. So let's see how the substitution will impact the game. But we wish Blair a quick recovery, and Portsmouth will win possession again. Still with Portsmouth, but they've lost possession now to Arsenal. Gabriel to Eze. Arsenal still moving the ball now. He drops it for Ben White and he crosses into the box. Oh my goodness! And that shoot, oh my God! How did Arsenal not get the third goal from that? Gabriel Martinelli, Eberechi Eze, Madueke, all of them couldn't put the ball. Oh, it hit the woodwork. And the goalkeeper picking that one up from that one there. So the goalkeeper, the woodwork, make the defend for Portsmouth there. But now attacking again now with Noni Madueke from the left hand side of attack there. He cuts into the box and still going with the ball and he goes down. And the referee says that's going to be a penalty to Arsenal. The Portsmouth players can't believe that. They are surrounding the referee, but Noni Madueke have picked the ball up. Saying, yeah, that's a penalty. Looking at the replay again, I think there was a pull. The Portsmouth player actually held him. But was that enough for the referee to have blown for a penalty? The referee says yes, that's enough for him to blow for a penalty. And let's see, and I think Noni Madueke is holding on to the ball here. He wants to take the penalty for himself after winning the penalty. No Bukayo Saka, no Odegaard, no Victor Gyökeres. So the responsibility falls to Noni Madueke. We stand on this one. Can he make it 3 for Arsenal? And yes, he sent that one out. Noni Madueke missing that one. So it's still 2-1. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, but he sent the ball out. So it's a relief for Portsmouth there. So it's 2-1. That's a penalty miss in the 44th minute by Noni Madueke, and we've got the first goal from the game involving Sheffield United and Mansfield. And guess what? It's Mansfield who leads Sheffield United by 1-0 away from home. So another free kick to us now. For Portsmouth, that was a big letter for Portsmouth, and the penalty miss has kept them in the game back again. So play resume with Lewis Kelly sending one back to the goalkeeper. Under pressure there, he send it out there. Eberechi Eze will win the first ball, and Martinelli couldn't hold on to that one. So it's Portsmouth who are still in possession with Franco Ume. Yeah, but they've given it straight to Arsenal now. Attacking now is Nwaneri still with Arsenal. It's going, but lost possession to Portsmouth there. So Portsmouth are back in possession. Sending it back to the defender Pooh, who find the goalkeeper Busik. We send a long one out. Lewis Kelly battling with Franco Ume, and the player will go down. I think that should be a yellow card to the Arsenal defender there. Yeah, rightfully so. The referee says that's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth rather, because Lewis Kelly holding on to the Portsmouth player. So yes, that's going to be a free kick and a yellow card. That could be another opportunity for Portsmouth. To get an equalizer in this game. So you have about 4, 5, 6, and he sent long one into the balls there. Headed back there by the Portsmouth player, but the goalkeeper will pick down up easily. And he tried to drop it for the run of One area will send a long one. Headed back there by the Portsmouth player. So it's Portsmouth who are back in possession inside their own half. Still with Portsmouth, Poole and Shenesi combining to find Devlin. They're moving it gradually into the midfield there, and the Portsmouth player goes down again. And the referee says it's going to be free kick to Portsmouth because Gabriel Jesus actually impeded the Portsmouth player there. So back to Portsmouth back in possession. They send it to the goalkeeper who sent a long one. But Arsenal back in possession again with Noni Madueke dropping it for the right back there, Ben White, who finds one area, and they've lost possession to Portsmouth. Portsmouth will try to attack now. And one area stopping the player there, so it's going to be, I think that should be a throw-in. Just have to confirm if it's, it's a throw-in, not a free kick. So Portsmouth quickly takes the throw-in and back in possession. We've seen 42 minutes plus 1 minute played already. Any moment from now, the referee will be signaling for the halftime break. So Arsenal back in possession. Still Arsenal. One area goes down from that challenge there. So it's going to be free kick to Arsenal and to one area but Madueke. And we've gotten another goal to report because Norwich City have scored the first goal against Warsaw. So it's Norwich will lead by 1-0 against Warsaw, while Mansfield still lead away from home against Sheffield United, and across other centres it's still goalless apart from our feature match where Arsenal still lead Portsmouth by 2-1 away from home. So it's 45 minutes plus 2 minutes has been played there. Now Arsenal try to eat again from the break now. But the pass was blocked by the Portsmouth player. And Portsmouth now couldn't progress because that was a very, very good tackle there from Mikel Merino, who is the captain of the side in this game. But the referee said, "I've seen enough." So it's halftime break at Fratton Park there because Arsenal coming from behind to lead Portsmouth at halftime. So our viewers, we've seen 45 minutes played already. It's Arsenal who lead by 2-1, and they've lost and they've missed a penalty also because Noni Madueke couldn't convert from the spot kick there. That could have given Arsenal a 2-goal advantage. But right now it's just 1-goal advantage. But let's quickly look at the start of this game. Start with the SG. The expected goal there. It's Arsenal will lead the SG by 1.56, while Portsmouth 0.61. And ball possession is 43% to Portsmouth and 57% to Arsenal. Portsmouth have enjoyed a lot of shots because they had a total number of shots of 7, while Arsenal is having just 5. Portsmouth having 4 shots on target, Arsenal having 1 shot on target. 1 shot on target from Arsenal. 1 big chance from Portsmouth. 4 big chance to Arsenal. 2 corner kick to Arsenal, 0 to Portsmouth. Portsmouth have completed 72% of their pass, and they've made a total of 156 passes and completing 112. While Arsenal having a 81% pass completion, they've made 203 passes and completed 165 pass. 1 yellow card so far to Arsenal player, 0 to Portsmouth. And looking at the goalkeeper save, 0 from the Portsmouth goalkeeper, and the Arsenal goalkeepers made 3 saves so far. Let's look at the touches in the opposition box. Portsmouth have managed to touch have 11 touches inside the Arsenal box, while Arsenal have had 12 inside the Portsmouth box. So that's how the stats stand. And there's a goal to report at Bremer Lane there, because Sheffield United have equalized back against Mansfield. So it's 20th minute played already there. Sheffield United won, Mansfield won. And while across other centres, All City also playing out a goalless draw against Blackburn. 21 minutes, Norwich City lead at home against Warsaw. 21 minutes also, Swansea City still playing a goalless draw against West Brom. 20 minutes later, while West Ham United still playing against a goalless draw against QPR. 20 minutes also, no goal there. For West Ham, I think they want to do everything to win this game, because the manager is under pressure. The former Nottingham Forest manager, who was recently, not quite long, sacked from Nottingham Forest, Nuno Espirito Santo, taking the job after the West Ham sacked their former manager, and right now is under hot seat, because West Ham, they are not doing well in the league. They sit on 18th position, 7 points behind their nearest rival, which is Nottingham Forest. So it's not looking too good for West Ham there, but they are playing a championship side in QPR. You expect them to give their fans at least something to cheer for. So let's see if West Ham will be able to defeat QPR. And still don't forget, at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time, we'll be having Manchester United at Old Trafford at the Theatre of Dream, taking on the Seagulls. Yeah, Brighton, a team that always or usually give Manchester United a lot of headache. And but so far, Manchester United also struggling. They recently let their manager go. They are still managerless, though they have interim manager now, Michael Carrick and Johnny Evans, leading things for Manchester United. Let's quickly bring you the scorelines across other centers in Europe. We start with the German Bundesliga, where we are Mönchengladbach, the Borussia Mönchengladbach, leading Osberg by 2-0. It's 24 minutes already in that game, and it's 45 minutes plus 5 minutes of additional time being played in the Serie A. It's AC Milan who is still being held by Fiorentina. Still goalless there, and 61 minutes in the Dutch Eredivisie. Go ahead Eagles still playing at a 1-1 draw against Fortuna Sittard. While 59 minutes, Testa, who have gone one man down now because they picked up a red card, playing out losing at home to Ajax Amsterdam by 2-0. And in the 87th minute, it's Rayo Vallecano who have also picked up a red card, and they are one man down now, still lead Mallorca by 2-1. Our viewers will quickly go for a commercial break. After the break, we'll come back to give you the bench for both teams between for Arsenal and Portsmouth. So we'll see you after this timeout.
And then he took one shot that went to that angle. I remember this.
That was the last.
I think that's the last goal. Yeah, that was the last.
The first two were outside the
he
box.
had two of those goals that he could have crossed to somebody.
No.
Yeah.
The first two was outside the box, edge of the box. Had to pick his corner and he picked
And
it
he
there.
took the
But
shot.
And that was the right decision.
He could still have made the pass.
He could have made a pass. Why did he have to shoot from outside the 18?
There was no one in front of him.
No, he doesn't have to pass to the front. He could pass to Cataleri next to him. Or he could pass to this guy. What's the name that was with him before he went to PSG? It was a guy on the left. But he decided to go himself, and he became a hero from that. So we're not going to blame Lookman for taking chances. Otherwise, what you're going to get is a redundant attack. Because if I make errors and I don't score, no, blame me for not giving.
The question here is not that Ademola should not take that goal. We are, he mentioned the scoreline. He mentioned different situation of the match. I'm not talking about different situation. I'm talking about in that situation. When you get that ball at that angle with Osimhen there, and you have the sight at goal, what would you do? Would you square the ball or you just take it at go?
And he said he would score the ball.
He said he would take it at
I
go.
said,
I'm asking you.
No, but you said he would score the ball. Don't change it.
He
I said,
he said
yes,
he would
we
take
will
it
go
at
for
go.
the instinct.
Yes, that's
That
you
was
will score the
instinct.
ball.
No, he didn't say
I
square.
said we go for
No,
the
no,
said
said
he
he
will
will
shoot.
shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
for
what
goal.
he will go. He
Yes.
will go
Yeah,
for
So
goal.
I'm asking
for
you,
a goal.
what would you do in that situation?
In that situation, under the circumstances,
Yes.
considering that the last 2 passes I tried to square didn't get
That
through,
is
I will take the
it.
shot.
That is what I'm trying to see.
And Osimhen has scored 2 goals.
2 goals.
At that point in time. Nigeria had a comfortable lead.
That is it.
And
It was
I have
necessary
passed,
to go
I have
there.
tried
Now-
to make 2
now,
of those
the dog,
passes
the
that
dog,
don't go through.
the dog.
I will take the shot.
The doc, you
Thank you,
are
Doc.
you are adding the other issues that have happened on the field. I'm not adding. I'm just saying.
I am no. Yemi,
I'm
you can't.
just saying.
No, you
I
can't
want to
separate.
narrow it
Yemi,
down.
don't narrow it. You cannot separate. You can't take an
That is
issue
it.
out of context. You cannot preach a message out of the environment and the culture where it happened. You can't take somebody's action out of him. There is no way people are judging Osimhen because of what he did there versus Lookman. People are judging Osimhen because of what he does over and over and over. So you cannot isolate Lookman's action from what Lookman had been and what he has experienced on that field. So also you can't isolate Osimhen from what he has been doing from the beginning of that game, from the beginning of the tournament, from the beginning of the qualifiers, and since Osimhen has become the big boy. So you can't isolate issues.
And one other thing is that Victor Osimhen should have known the player. What's his name? Lukman. He's a player that likes to, also wants to take
Express himself.
himself.
This is not about expressing. I only asked a simple question. In that situation, you said you will shoot.
Yeah.
You said
for
you
goal.
will shoot, and I will square.
Beautiful. So
So
that's your opinion.
That's my opinion
Yeah.
too.
Beautiful.
So can elite
But
teams-
viewers can also put in their comments, They can
Yeah,
also
they
tell us
can-
what they will do.
Yeah, they can tell us
You can
what
put
they
it in the
do
comment section.
in the comment section and right there. And can elite teams win major tournaments without emotional control? The doc.
Early teams can't win without emotional control. Because what makes you an elitist is maturity in the first place. Barbarians are not elitists. Everybody does whatever or uses passion here and there. You cannot be elitist. The word elitist comes from organization, discipline, maturity, and order.
Can I bring this conversation into that Chelsea team under Conte? We know Diego Costa. We know he's hot-headed. We know Cantona. We know he's hot-headed. Won the league with Man. In fact, won the treble with Man U, Cantona. Won the double for Chelsea, Diego Costa. Now, emotional control.
Question: how many goals did Diego Costa score to win that league?
He scored over 20 goals.
Was he the highest goal scorer in the league?
No,
No.
it wasn't.
Was
But
he the
his
second
goals-
highest goal scorer
but-
in the league?
but-
no, he wasn't.
But his
Was-
goals won Chelsea the league.
Hold on. Did he play alone?
His goals won Chelsea the league.
Wait now.
Now, the same way Osimhen is not playing alone.
Hold on, please. Because you're talking of elitists versus hooliganism or disorderliness or temperament disorder. You can't be elitist without order. Some people brought the ball into the space where the guy would jab it in. So even when you have a hot head, you know how to use your hot head to balance and play in the elitist organization. Because if you can't function in the elitist organization, the coaches, the technical crew, and the club will eject you. Osimhen was left out in Napoli for how long? Many matches.
Why?
In spite of his importance. And in
When
spite of,
was that?
oh, please hold on.
No. I want to, so that we put this in proper context.
After he won the league, and he was the highest or the best scorer, the MVP of Serie A,
No,
He was not the MVP.
but he was the highest goal scorer, the golden boot for Serie A, and they won the league. It was celebrated over. He had issues with the coach.
He
And
didn't
for
have
several,
issue with the
no, he
coach.
did. He had
He
issues.
didn't.
He had
The only
issues
let
with
me
the
now
team.
explain this. He didn't have issue with the coach.
Did
The
he?
issue he had was he lost a penalty, and the social media team were like racist with their comment on him, which he was justified to react. And even they had to apologize to him afterwards. And even the coach, so Spalletti,
Okay, so-
and after that, the other time he was benched was the row in his transfer, where Conte already sat him down and he made up his mind that he was leaving.
So, two things now.
So Nigerians are taking that out of context.
Wait.
So I don't think they are taking
Two
that out of
things. No, it's not
context.
out of context. It's because of Osimhen's character. You can't. I told you something. You cannot take an issue in isolation and deal with it. If you go to the law court today to go and deal with an issue, I'm glad we have a barrister with us in the studio. If you are going to deal with one issue of somebody stole something and they must punish him like this, one of the things they are going to consider is precedent. Has he done it before?
Yeah.
Number two, has he been doing it constantly, even after being reprimanded? Number three, does he have the tendency to do it again? Those are the things the judge will consider before he gives you a sentence. Go and find out. Verify. So it's not an isolated case of, oh, Osimhen talked to Lookman made this mistake and he should end it. No. Osimhen's issue is long-standing. Nigerians have been tolerating Osimhen's attitude. The way he rushed and lashed out at the press and the social media when they jabbed him. Social media jabbed you, they criticize. Are you the first they will criticize? Do you know how much Ronaldo collects on daily basis? Do you know how much Messi has collected on daily basis? I'm even talking of the biggest stars in the world that are like gods of football. Do you know how much they collected while coming up? Why Messi? Ibrahimovic, what's his name? Ibrahimovic complained. They always favor Messi. Social media went after him. Did he reply them? Oh, Messi was given penalty. He lost it. Chelsea won the Champions League because Messi lost the penalty against Czech. Did he reply them? Why was Messi the one to take the crucial penalty? Duh. Did he reply? He didn't reply. Even Ibrahimovic, he lost chances at that Chelsea match. Did he reply? No. Why will Osimhen go and be replying press? And then causing chaos. And you think that a player that is causing chaos in your club is not a cancer? It's cancerous.
Now, where I want to go.
So the club will have to punish him by putting him on the bench.
No. I want you to mention one situation where he has caused chaos in his club.
You mentioned it.
When?
The press, people. I'm going to quote you.
Oh, yeah, quote me.
The social media went after him. Abi?
Yes.
And then
the police social media account. Let's put it in perspective.
Please hold on.
Yeah.
Social media went after him.
Not social media. Police. See,
And
that's why
it's one person that controls
the police account.
media.
Official account.
Welcome back, viewers, and the halftime. We soon restart any moment from now. But it's Arsenal who still lead by 2-1 away from home. Let's quickly look at both bench. Let's see the players on the bench for both teams. We start with Portsmouth. They have Boat on the bench, Farrell on the bench, Kilip, the other goalkeeper on the bench. They have Kick on the bench, Ogleaf on the bench. Also, there's Park on the bench, Sweet. You have Franco Ume. Yeah, Franco Ume has already come on to replace Blair. And there's Williams also on the bench. Looking at the bench for us now, you have Victor Gyökeres, Sky Havertz, Martin Odegaard, David Raya, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka. There's Malik Salmon on the bench for us now. Uren Timber and Zubimendi. I guess the Arsenal bench is all-star, full of stars. And so, viewers, you can join the conversation. Let us know the players you think should be coming on and the one that should be going off. Let us know the players I think have really stepped up for both teams in the first half, and the ones that need to step up in the second half. And the players will start with Arsenal restarting play now. They send it back to the goalkeeper who send a long one out, and the Portsmouth player who made there will head down, so it's going to be thrown into Arsenal. This time Arsenal will be playing from left to right, while Portsmouth playing from right to left. Only one changes have been made so far, and it's the change that was made in the first half. Ume coming on for Blair. At this stage, I think Mikel Arteta will want to wrap up the victory as early as possible so that he could give a rest to some of the players, because on Wednesday they'll be having a big one, the first leg of the Carabao Cup against Chelsea. So it's going to be throwing into Portsmouth. There's another player down for Portsmouth trying to stretch himself, Devlin. Just hope we'll be fine to continue. And he's back on his feet. So it's Norwich City who have doubled their lead in the 37 minutes already. Norwich City leading by 2-0 against Warsaw, while the scoreline still remains the same across all their centers. So free kick to Arsenal. So Ben White will restart play back for Arsenal. Send it back to Norgard, who finds Gabriel, and Gabriel will go long, try to find Martinelli, but Devlin will stop that one. And Arsenal will win back possession again with a Birichi. See with Arsenal. Send it back to Norgard. Drops it back for Lewis Kelly. One area rather, but Portsmouth will clear. Now still Portsmouth were back in possession, but they couldn't keep that one in place, so he's going to be throwing into Arsenal. So Ben White to take the throw-in for Arsenal. Arsenal now attacking now with Gabriel Jesus now running down there, try to feed the run of Madwicke, but caught out there by the Portsmouth defender there, and he sent a long one, try to turn defense into attack. He's still with Portsmouth now, attacking from the left hand side of attack for them now. He drops it there at the edge of the box there, try to turn in there, and he goes down from that challenge from Ben White, and it's going to be corner kick to Portsmouth, but that was a very good play from the number 10 jersey of Portsmouth there. That's Segosic. Yeah. Very good play from him there. So it's going to be corner kick to Portsmouth. Can they get their own goal also from this set piece? And he sent a long one there. That was no Portsmouth player there, but the Arsenal player will clear that one out. And he cleared into the midfield there. Still Arsenal, and he goes now. The referee says it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Very good defending from Ben White there, who was last to that one there. And he had to take a block. He commit himself there, and he blocked that ball from Chaplin. That could have been the equalizer for Portsmouth there. But Arsenal back in possession again with Norgard, and he sent it back to the goalkeeper. The Paris Balega, who finds Norgard. And Madwicke will go down. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. So Ben White will restart play for Arsenal by sending it back to Norgard, who drops it for Mika Mireno. Still with Mireno. Turns back. Finds who finds a run of Madwicke. That was a heavy touch there, and he goes down. But the referee says it's going to be another free kick to Arsenal. Can Arsenal make it 3 from this one there? And he sent a cross into the box, and that's the third goal for Arsenal. It's Gabriel Martinelli who have gotten his brace in this game. It's now 3-1 to Arsenal. A very good play there from Arsenal. I think that pass was from we just have to confirm. We'll drop that pass there, but that was a very good pass there. I think that should be from Ben White there. It's Arsenal who lead Portsmouth by 3-1 now. It's 2-goal advantage for Arsenal now. That was a very good ball being whipped in inside the box there. I think that was from Gabriel Jesus rather. Yeah. It was Gabriel Jesus who find the other Gabriel. So it's now 3-1 to Arsenal away from home. And now you could see the relief in the face of the manager, Mikel Arteta. I think the game is gradually slipping away from the Portsmouth, from Portsmouth rather. So Portsmouth will restart playing now, and a long one from the Portsmouth player Bishop there, who has won a corner kick for his team there. Can Portsmouth reduce the deficit from this corner kick? It's been swung in by Segovic and cleared out there, but there was a player down, but Portsmouth will hold on to possession there. He has two Arsenal players all over him, and it's done beautiful way there to win a throw-in. Or was it a corner kick again? I think that should be another corner kick, yeah, for Portsmouth. And this time, it's from the right-hand side of the attack. So it's going to be swung in by Segovic from the right-hand side there. And you have the big man in the box there. You have Poole, you have Bishop, there's a Conor Segovic, and nothing, yeah, all in the box there. But the referee is having a conversation with Franco Ume and Kepa Arrizabalaga. So we wait for the delivery of that ball there, and he sent one into the box there. There was no any Portsmouth player to head down. Now Madueke charging down there, and he goes down. The referee says it's going to be okay. The referee says it's going to be free kick to Arsenal. You could say the Portsmouth manager not happy with that decision there. So play restart there. They find now the Madueke who is in offside position. So it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. I mean to Portsmouth rather. Looking at the replay again, that was a very good cross there from Gabriel Jesus to find Gabriel Martinelli, who tapped that one in. There is Gabriel Martinelli, Jesus, who has won the ball for Arsenal back. Still with Gabriel Jesus. And it goes down, but play continue because advantage to Arsenal. They find the goalkeeper, Kepa Arrizabalaga. One touch there from the Arsenal team there to find the Madueke. Still with Arsenal. One area. And it goes down. Finally, the whistle comes, and the referee stopped the game because he's about to book the Portsmouth player. Yeah, a yellow card has been shown there. To the number 16 jersey, Leroy, for bringing down Nwaneri. So another free kick to us now. Gabriel Martinelli was being held there. And the referee says that's going to be a free kick. Because Devlin, was pulling him, so it's going to be another free kick for us now. And they have a lot of the big guys inside the box 18 there for Arsenal, but they decide to go low and short. Lewis Kelly now. See with Lewis Kelly. Drops it back for Owen Erie there. Still Arsenal, for Easy rather. Easy, we've not seen much for him, and a long run into the box there, headed down there by the Arsenal player, but there was no any Arsenal player to collect down. But Arsenal win back possession again. Still Arsenal, and the 1-2 there, and that was a shot there. Still blocked, and Portsmouth, we escaped from that one, but Arsenal win back possession again with Ben White. Finds Madueke inside the box and he drops it for him, and a one touch there. Could this be the fourth goal for Arsenal? Oh my goodness, the goalkeeper quickly coming out to pick that one up to deny Noni Madueke from scoring. So the goalkeeper will send a long one out, but Ben White will head down back into the path of the Arsenal player there, Gabriel Jesus, who was battling for possession, and they've lost possession back to Portsmouth. Goalkeeper sending another long one out there. So it's going to be throwing into Arsenal. Gabriel having a word there with the fans outside. As the Portsmouth fans. So it's going to be thrown into us now. Kelly to take the train for Arsenal and send it try to find Camerano. He send it back to the goalkeeper, Kepa Balega. Finds Ben White. Drops it for and he goes down again, Madueke, and it's going to be a free kick to us now. And you can see the former Arsenal and Portsmouth player, Saul Campbell. They stand there watching on against his two former old club. Saul Campbell was part of the invisible team, the team that won the league for Arsenal in the 2003-2004 season, and also part of that famous team that won the FA Cup for Portsmouth. I could still remember then they had the like of Papillo and Kokano also in the team then. So it's going to be corner kick to Arsenal now. Another opportunity for Arsenal to extend their lead by sending it cross into the box. Guess what? Across other centers, it's Manfield who have taken the lead against Sheffield United, and it's already half time in that game. And at halftime also Swansea 0, West Brom 0. Still no good to report across other centers also. Corner kick to Arsenal. And the Madueke will send this one in, headed out there by the Portsmouth player. It was Martinelli rather. Going to be a goal kick to Portsmouth. Let's quickly look at across other centers. Europe is halftime already in the German Bundesliga. Borussia Mönchengladbach rather beat Augsburg by 3-0. 52 minutes in the Serie A. Fiorentina still playing out a goalless draw against AC Milan. 88 minutes in the Eredivisie. Go ahead Eagles now lead Sittard by 2-1. And guess what? It's 86 minutes. Tester, who are already 1 man down, is still behind, but by 2-3 against Ajax Amsterdam. So it's already 3 minutes in the La Liga. Levante 0, Espanyol 0. So Portsmouth are about to make a double substitution. But before that, you have to take this corner kick first for Portsmouth. And they swung in a long one there, headed down by the Portsmouth player, who goes down from that challenge. But the referee says play on. And they send it back to the goalkeeper. We send a long one out again. Portsmouth, but the whistle have gone for offside there. So it's half-time across other centers. In the FA Cup, it's all City 0, Blackburn Rovers 0. Norwich City 2-2, while also 0, Sheffield United 1, Mansfield 2, Swansea City 0, West Brom Albion 0, West Ham. The game involving West Ham and QPR is still on with 45 minutes plus 6 minutes of additional time has been played and still playing on. But it's West Ham 0, QPR 0. So the substitutions has been made for Portsmouth. Park has come on for Leroy's, while O'Gleave coming on for Shaughnessy in the 62nd minute. So play resume with Kepa Arrizabalaga sending a long one out. But that will beat everybody, so it's going to be thrown into Portsmouth. So Arsenal back in possession again. Still Arsenal moving the ball forward. Try to find the run of Gabriel Martinelli. But I think that would be, I think the whistle have gone there. So it's going to be thrown into Portsmouth. Send a long one out there. Let's now win back possession. Madueke giving the ball away there. So it's Portsmouth. We're back in possession. It's the Portsmouth. They continue moving forward, attacking from the left hand side, now inside the box, and it crossed into the box, but cleared out by the Arsenal player there. Was trying to find Franco Mede. It's Portsmouth was still in possession. O'Gleave. He finds Shamson to Segovic. And he goes down from the challenge from Ben White. So it's going to be free kick to Portsmouth. Segovic try to make Ben White there. Ben White had to push him down. And the referee said, yeah, it's going to be free kick, but you need to see the reactions from the fans when he pushed him there. So free kick to Portsmouth. We have about 5-6 Portsmouth players inside the box, Arsenal box 18 there. Will Segovic be able to deliver a perfect cross into the box? He sent a long one there. Headed out there, and Franco Ume will pick up possession back. He has Lewis Kelly and Martinelli all over him. A crossing word and send another cross into the box, but head out there by the Arsenal player. Portsmouth will pick up possession again and send it back to the goalkeeper. He drops it back into the midfield. It's Portsmouth who are still in possession. O'Gleave. Find Schramson there, who drops it for the number 10 jersey there. For lose possession to Nwaneri. Arsenal now attacking with Iberichi Eze. Try to find a run of Madwike. He goes down from the challenge from Pool. But the referees play on Gabriel Jesus rather, not Madwike. But I think that was a terrible pass there from Ebere Eze. So now we win possession back again. Sending it back to the goalkeeper. They've lost possession back to Portsmouth, who have won themselves. I think that should be a corner kick. Yeah, it's going to be corner kick to Portsmouth. And Arsenal are about to make triple substitution, and one among them is Kai Havertz. Be coming on after suffering that long-time injury. He hasn't played for Arsenal since August of 2025. But the corner kick has been taken and Portsmouth have lost it, and Arsenal now trying to break out now. Long one there, try to find the run of Madwike. They picked him up. He has two players with him. He cuts back to the right-hand side there. Drops the pass, still Arsenal. Lay that one down for Lewis Kelly inside the balls there. Still with him. He has about 4-5 Portsmouth players all over him. They moved that ball backward a little bit. Lewis Kelly crossed into the balls, but that was not a good cross to the goalkeeper. He picked that one up and quickly released this player there. Almost overrunning the ball. Finally winning a free kick. And a yellow card to Ben White. The goal has been scored because the game involving West Ham and QPR is still on. We've already played 45 minutes plus 12 minutes of additional time. But guess what? It's West Ham who lead by 1-0 against QPR that game. And finally, Arsenal making the substitutions. Gabriel Jesus has been withdrawn for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz coming on his debut. To make his first appearance for Arsenal in the 2026. He last played for Arsenal in August before picking up that injury that has kept him out for almost 4 months plus. Also going out is Ben White, who will be replaced by Brent Timber. Coming on also is the captain, Martin Odegaard. Who comes on for Nwaneri. And a cross into the balls there. Gabriel will stop that one. We block the Portsmouth player there from reaching that one. Was been head back by the Portsmouth player. So it's going to be goal kick to us now. Now we start play from the back. Young one finally from the goalkeeper. The whistle have gone. Segosik pulling down Timber there. So it's going to be free kick to us now. The play restart now with Arsenal starting play back. Lewis Kelly dropping deep inside into the midfield. Find Ebere Eze. Still Arsenal. Martinelli drops his back into the midfield. The captain almost finding him back. Portsmouth are defending down beautifully well now, breaking out there. They've lost possession there. It's Arsenal now who are now attacking. Drops it from Madwike, running into the box. Can this be the fourth goal for Arsenal? And oh my goodness! That was a very good defending there from the Portsmouth number 5 jersey, Pooh there to stop Madwike from getting a goal. But it's going to be a corner kick to Arsenal. He almost diverted that one into the back of his own net, so it's going to be corner kick to Arsenal. And Noni Madueke will pick the ball up to take the corner kick for Arsenal. So can Arsenal make it 4? Madueke will send a long one there, and it's a goal for Arsenal. Guess who? It's Gabriel Martinelli. And the match day ball will be presented to him because he has scored an hat-trick in this game. So it's now 4-1 to Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli from the assist from Noni Madueke. It's now 4 to Arsenal. Botelli to Martinelli. So Martinelli will be taking on the match day ball. 72 minutes played already. Arsenal lead by 4-1 away from home there. And that was a very good goal there from Gabriel Martinelli. Rising high to beat the goalkeeper, Joseph Busik there. And at this stage, I think it's all over for Portsmouth because they are 3 goals behind now. So play will restart with Portsmouth, restarting play and sending it back to the goalkeeper. We'll send a long one there, trying to find Franco Mede. But in the meantime, Portsmouth have made another substitution with Swift coming on for Segosik. Also Williams coming for Swanson. So Portsmouth have made use of 5 substitutions. Arsenal have only made 3 substitutions. Let's see how the substitutions will impact the game. But goal kick to Arsenal. And Arsenal will restart play from the back. The goalkeeper will send it to Norgard, who finds Mikel Merino before sending it back to Gabriel. Back to Mikel Merino, and he drops a terrible pass there. And Portsmouth almost winning back possession. But the goalkeeper will send it out to find Timber. Arsenal back in possession. Timber. A long send it to find Kai Havertz, who drops it for a Birichi easy, and he send it up there to find Lewis Kelly to Gabriel Martinelli now. Running inside the box, crossing into the box. Oh my goodness, there was nobody there. But Timber will recycle possession for Arsenal. Still Arsenal. And could this be the 5th goal for Arsenal? I think that should be another corner kick. Very good defending there from the number 3 jersey for Portsmouth. So it's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal. Madueke to take the corner kick once again for Arsenal. Arsenal about to make another substitution because Malik Salmon is about to come on for Arsenal. But before that, the corner kick will be taken. It's Madueke again sending a long one out there and beats everybody. I think that will roll out for a throw-in to Arsenal. So the substitution is about to be made now. Malik Salmon, the 16 years old defender, is about to come on for Arsenal. And it's Gabriel who is being withdrawn. For Malik Salmon. So he has 15 minutes to play. So across other centers in the FA Cup, game have resumed. It's already 5 minutes has been played. It's 50th minute now. And the game involving Sheffield United and Mansfield is Mansfield, who have now just made it 3-1 against Sheffield United away from home. While Swansea City have opened the scoring against West Brom. 49 minutes already in that game. Is Swansea 1, West Brom 0. But we also have to confirm the third goal for Mansfield. The goal has been confirmed, so it's 3-1 now to Mansfield. And guess what? In the Italian Serie A, AC Milan have gone one goal down because Fiorentina now leads AC Milan by 1-0. 69 minutes already. And play resume in the German Bundesliga. 47 minutes played already. So Mönchengladbach will still lead by 3-0. 20 minutes played already in the Italian, the Spanish La Liga. Levante is playing at a goalless draw against Espanyol. So back to the game now. Arsenal now attacking again with Madueke, who drops it for the captain, who send it back to Timber. And Timber will send it to Norgard, who finds the goalkeeper. Under pressure, someone gave the ball away there. So it's Portsmouth now. And a chance for them to shoot. But that was a very good save there from the goalkeeper. But a good attempt from Devin there. Goalkeeper stopping down one. So it's going to be corner kick to Portsmouth. And he sent a long one into the box there, headed out there by the Arsenal player. Portsmouth back in possession. Still Portsmouth inside the box 18 of Arsenal there. And finally the cross coming. And at the edge of the box, oh, that was a terrible finish there. From Swift, so it's going to be a goal kick rather to Arsenal. So play will restart with Arsenal, starting play from the back. So the whistle have gone for offside. It's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth. We've seen 79 minutes played already. So Portsmouth back in possession. They will lose possession, and it's Arsenal now with Gabriel Martinelli, who couldn't hold on to that one and cleared out there. But Arsenal are back in possession. The goalkeeper will find Malik Salmon, who send it back to the goalkeeper. So Arsenal now attacking again now. Can they make it 5? Odegaard drops it from Madueke to Timber. And couldn't take advantage down, but now roll back to the goalkeeper. But now we win possession back again. Madweke combining well with the captain there. And he drops it there across the pole, and a shot there. But good save from the goalkeeper. Iberichi is almost making it 5 for us now there. So it's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal, but in the meantime, it's Swansea City who have conceded. So it's West Brom who are now 11 in the 54th minute. And Norwich City have made it 3. It's Norwich City 3, Warsaw 0, Hull City 0, Blackburn Rovers 0. So Arsenal have now made their own final substitution, with Zubimendi coming on to replace the man who scored 3 goals, Martinelli. So corner kick to Arsenal. Can Arsenal get another goal from this corner kick? Madweke will send a long one there, headed out there by the Portsmouth player. Franco Ume couldn't keep on down in play, and we just hope he didn't pick up any injury from that one there, because it looks like he's in pain. Oh, I think he has picked up an hamstring injury there. So this opportunity for the manager to quickly have words with his players. So you have less than 7 minutes to go to 90 minutes, and Portsmouth turn things around. So play will restart. So it's Arsenal now coming from the left hand side again, but decide to go back. Still Arsenal 1-2 inside the balls there. Still Arsenal. Can they make it 5? Arsenal still in possession. Finds Madweke, another 1-2 touch there with the captain there, and he drops it past it. Could this be the? Oh my goodness, that was a block, but still in play. And that was a very good block there from the Portsmouth player there, but it's going to be corner kick. That was a good block there from Devlin to deny Kai Havertz from scoring on his return. But guess what? It's Manfield who are dealing with Sheffield United at the Bramall Lane there. Away from home, it's now 4-1 in favor of Mansfield. So Iberichi to take the corner kick for us now. And he sent a long one into the box there. The goalkeeper scrambling for that one. I think it's going to be another corner kick. Yeah, it's going to be another corner kick. So another opportunity for Hazy to whip in another one into the box 18 there. And he sent the one into the box there, headed out by the Portsmouth player. And Arsenal will recycle possession, or decide to send it back to the goalkeeper. Back to Timber now. We'll find Malik Salmon, drives it for Christian Ogad. And the long one there, try to find Kai Havertz. But well defended there by the Portsmouth defender. Still Portsmouth in possession inside their own box 18 now. Send it to the goalkeeper, who finds Pooh there, and he finds Devin. But cleared it out there. But the whistle have gone for a free kick, so it's going to be free kick to Portsmouth. Christian Nogard committing the foul there. So play restart with Portsmouth taking a shot one there. We're still in possession. The goalkeeper will send a long one out there. But Arsenal will win back possession again with Malik Salmon to Zubimendi. Mikel Merino to Timber. Timber sending it to Malik Salmon, who drops into the midfield there for Mikel Merino, but Merino couldn't pick his man out there. So Portsmouth are back in possession again. And Norwich City have just made it 4 against Warsaw in the 56th minute. It's 57 minute, All City 0, Blackburn Rovers 0. 61 minutes, Sheffield United have put one back. So it's Sheffield United 2, Mansfield 2. 61 minutes, Swansea 1, West Brom 1. And it's 58th minute already, West Ham 1, QPR 0. And the Arsenal player goes down inside the box, but the referee says no. It's not going to be a penalty because Noni Madueke tried to beat the Portsmouth players there, but go down there from that challenge, which to me that was not a penalty. That was a good right call from the referee. So it's going to be a goal kick to Portsmouth. So play restart with the goalkeeper sending a long one out there, and Portsmouth are back in possession again. But overrun that one, so it's going to be throwing to us now. So throwing to us now. Quickly taking Arsenal back in possession. Malik Salmon to Nogard. We'll find Max Lewis Kelly, Zubimendi. And here come Arsenal now. Can they make it 5 from this attempt there? It's still Arsenal inside the box. And he calls back to find Noni Madueke, and he cross there. But headed out there by the Portsmouth player. And Arsenal will pick up possession, and a shot. But that was wide there from Martin Zubimendi. So it's going to be a goal kick to Portsmouth. But another let off for Portsmouth there. So play restart with that goal kick from Portsmouth, but they've lost possession back to us now. So Arsenal are sending to the box to find Kai Havertz, who turns there, but very good defending from Portsmouth there to deny Kai Havertz. So we've seen 90 minutes played already, and we're playing into the additional time. But Arsenal is back in possession. Still Arsenal drops the pass into the box, but there was nobody there to tap that one in from Mikel Moreno's cross across the goal post there. So it's going to be a goal kick to Portsmouth. And a goal kick taken quickly for Arsenal. And guess what? Sheffield United have pulled another one back to reduce the deficit to 1 goal now. So it's Sheffield United 3, Mansfield 4. 65 minutes already. Can Sheffield United pull this one and get the equalizer? But back to the game now. Arsenal now in possession. Still Arsenal. And a long one there, try to find Madrid inside the box. And the whistle have gone for offside there. This is going to be free kick to Portsmouth, and free kick taken quickly. But still playing out from the back inside their own boys there. Arsenal back in possession again. Arsenal still in possession. Any moment from now, the referee will be looking at his watch, but Arsenal still attacking. Lewis Kelly drops it back and cross into the box there. Good Kai Havertz! Oh my goodness, that was blocked there. Almost getting a goal from his free turn. But finally, the referee said he has seen enough. It's full time already. It's Arsenal who progress to the next round by defeating Portsmouth away from home by 4 goals to 1. And Gabriel Martinelli scoring 3 of those goals, getting an hat-trick and taking home the match day ball. So congratulations to Arsenal for making it to the next round. So viewers, we've seen 90 minutes of football played already. It's Arsenal who defeated What do you think about the game? And Gabriel Martinelli scoring an hat-trick. And also don't forget at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Manchester United will be taking on Hull City. And our viewers, this is how we draw the curtain for today's show. But don't forget to join us next time when we come your way again. But for now, it's goodbye from me.